3 hours after my mother passed away, my aunt tried to take my brother and me away from our dad. 10 years later, in front of the city's mayor and top business leaders, I revealed the truth she never wanted anyone to hear. And when I say she lost credibility, respect, and trust, I mean it. I grew up in two worlds. My dad was simple, hardworking, honest, the kind of man who would give everything to his family. My mom came from one of the most powerful families in our city. Politicians, business leaders, and the mayor himself were in her circle. From the beginning, her family disliked my dad. Not because he was unkind, not because he was lazy, but because he didn't have money. I remember my aunt wrinkling her nose at my dad's clothes. My grandmother whispering, "She married beneath her. She could have done better." They even tried to control our names. Every action, every word screamed entitlement. But my parents loved each other, and that love saved us for years. I was 8. My brother, 9. Mom was diagnosed with cancer. For 3 years, we watched her fight. My dad never left her side. Cooking, cleaning, working, sleeping on hard chairs in hospitals, always by her side. And my mom's family? Rarely came. Excuses, events, too weak to travel. Night after night, my mom would stare at the door, hoping. They never came. The day Mom passed, everything changed. We were broken. Dad was shattered. And just hours later, the phone rang. It was my aunt. Come. Collected. Businesslike. "We need to meet immediately." He went. Exhausted, grieving. And she arrived with a lawyer. "You can't raise the children alone. We'll take custody," she said. Imagine, 3 hours after a mother passes, and she's already planning to control our lives. The harassment didn't stop. Threats, letters, questions about Dad's ability. Even interference in the inheritance Mom left us. We'd hear him sigh over piles of papers. But he never gave up. He cooked, helped with school, tucked us in. He was under pressure, but he never stopped caring for us. That's the kind of hero he was. Eventually, the harassment stopped. My dad found happiness again. My brother and I were in university. Life seemed normal. Then, the invitation arrived. My cousin, my aunt's daughter, was getting married. And they invited only us, not Dad. That was the signal. My brother looked at me and said, "We're going." I nodded. It was time to set the record straight. Weddings here are huge. Everyone influential attends. Politicians, business leaders, city elites. Perfect stage. Perfect audience. The after party was in a massive mansion. We spotted them, my aunt, grandmother, laughing, socializing. The mayor was right there. We approached politely. "Have you met my nephews?" my aunt said, smiling too widely. Then she started spinning her usual story, implying Dad was irresponsible and we were lucky to turn out well. That was the moment. My chest tightened. My fingers gripped my glass. I looked at my brother. He nodded. It was time. "Actually," I began. I told the truth. How Dad stayed by Mom's side. How my aunt and grandmother abandoned her. How they interfered after her death. How they tried to manipulate our inheritance. My brother added the details I missed. Silence. My aunt's face turned red. My grandmother looked shocked. Even the mayor leaned in. Then I said the final line. "And despite everything, we turned out great, all thanks to our dad." Whispers spread through the room. People were stunned. We walked away. Later, we learned the truth had spread. Business contacts cut ties. City leaders kept their distance. Their influence faded. They tried to reconcile. We ignored them. The same way they ignored our mother. The best moment? Telling Dad what we did. Seeing him proud, not for revenge, but for us standing up, protecting our family, and finally controlling our story. Truth revealed. Reputation restored. Family honored. People who tried to interfere? They lost credibility and trust. Sometimes justice doesn't appear on its own. Sometimes you have to step up, face the powerful, and tell the truth yourself. If this story inspired you, hit that like button. Tell us in the comments. Would you have confronted someone who tried to interfere in your family? And subscribe for more real-life stories of courage and justice every week.